Today we'll be talking about congruent triangles again. Yesterday we talked about how you had to have basically 6 congruent statements to prove that triangles are congruent. We found 3 pairs of congruent angles, and we found 3 pairs of congruent sides, and we said these 2 triangles are congruent based on these 6 congruent statements. Today we're going to learn 2 postulates that will allow us to say these triangles are congruent with less information. So kind of like where we use Pythagorean theorem when we have 2 side lengths of a triangle to find a third side length, and then we learned about trigonometry where if we know one angle and one side, we can find a side length based on just that one side. Kind of a similar idea here. We're going to learn a little bit of a different way to look at it, and it'll allow us to have less information or different information, in this case just less, and find more information. So to begin, we're going to look at the side-side-side triangle congruence postulate, which is going to be shortened to Sss Sas. It says if 3 sides in one triangle are congruent to 3 sides in another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So if I draw a triangle and another triangle, and we find that the 3 sides of this triangle are congruent with the 3 sides of this triangle, then the triangles are in fact congruent. Now we could do congruent statements here, just like we've done in the past. So side AB is congruent to side DEF. Let's see, DEF. So DF would be the one here. Sorry about that. BC be congruent to DE, and AC would be congruent to EF. So instead of 6 congruent statements, 3 will do the trick. So if all 3 sides are congruent, we're good. Next, side angle side. If 2 sides and the included angle in one triangle are congruent to 2 sides and the included angle in another triangle, then the 2 triangles are congruent. So if I have triangle ABC, let's see if we can get our letters right this time, and triangle DEF, if I know 2 sides and the included angle is the angle that's represented by the 2 sides that are in question here, and in this case that are congruent. So let's start with our congruence statements. So AB, side AB is congruent to side DE. Angle B is congruent to angle E, and side BC is congruent to side EF. Side, angle, side. Notice the angle is included between both the sides. That's enough information to prove that those triangles are congruent without having to write out all 6 congruent statements of yesterday. So side, 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 angle, side.